And I'm back with more Apollo Justice, and hopefully I don't have another stupid thing that I forget like last episode, which I edited about like 10 or 12 minutes out of, thank Christ. But anyway, let's go. Oh boy. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. Oh, it's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play? We're not playing. We're investigating, aren't we, Apollo? Sir, I have a letter of request here. Letter of... huh? Why does it say hit request on it? I see, I almost have gotten the wrong stationery. Excuse me. Coming through. Oh, it's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? I must say, I'm used to being expected by the ladies, but this is the first time I felt this way with a man. Mr. Gavin? Fräulein. What's a sweet morsel like you doing in a dismal place? Can I help? Yes? The policeman officer fellow won't let us in. We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted standing out here. I'll take you into the scene of the crime. Ooh, really? By your leave, officer. Yes, sir, of course, sir. Very well. This way, Fräulein. Whee! So, Clavier's pretty good. He's actually a nicer guy. Hey, what about me? Hello? On that note, enjoy the investigation. Thank you. Will we see you again? Ask the wind, Fräulein. I'll be writing on it. Who was that? Apollo, look! A corpse! What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Oh, it sure got me. Might I ask exactly what you're doing here? Oh, it's you. How'd you kids get in here? Oh, this guy, well, he was more of a prince, really. He let us in. Him again. That glimmerous fop. Always getting in my way. Anyway, the scene is off limits. Excuse me, but we have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding this big magnifying glass? I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Alita Tiala. Thanks. It took you 30 minutes to figure that out? So, what's up with that mannequin there? It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. The body was pulling the stand? So you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Skye. I'm in charge of the crime scene. She doesn't seem that happy about it. She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 sets of handcuffs, just in case. Detective Skye, quiet, please. It's snack time. Oh my god. Good god. We're not making much progress here. I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years, they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? An ex-defense attorney? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's like lumberjack stuff. Well, gee, I think I know where we need to go. Yep. She's gonna be eating those snackoos for a while. Oh, that's just for show. Don't wear it, please. I put it there so clients could see and who know who I am. Nothing says magician like a silk top hat. Oh. God damn it. You did it again. Move to Kentucky. God damn it. They did it again! Okay. Investigations are to be carried out by professionals. Scientifically. Ah, shit. Hey, Apollo! My very unscientific analysis says something here's very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. God damn it! Look! That stand! It says Eldoon. Well, we've solved the case of the missing stand. Circumstances could stand to be better. Okay, she's still just... I mean, I'm trying all my options. I'm running into this situation where the game, like, the guide I'm using is not being very, like, very specific on everything, and it's just screwing things up. Because there's little things I should be doing that I'm not doing. Okay, we got that. Oh, Mr. Eldoon! No. We found a stand and everything. What about our free food? What a bummer. Maybe we gotta go here for just a sec. Huh? Well, that ain't answering it. Okay. Yeah, the guy didn't say nothing about the Hickfield Clinic. Oh, you're back. Run into some problems? Yeah, it ignored the whole getting back to the Phoenix to tell you where to go and do it. God damn it! Oh, anyway. Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Who, me? No, I'm fine, really. What's this? So there is a problem. No problem. I got a defense request. A defense request? That is a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was for me! Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's doing that on purpose. I know it! Ah, there we go. Yeah, because it says, go to write anything agency. Instead of Hickfield Clinic. No wonder I was confused. Thanks, guide. So what about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People Park, actually. Guess what? We found a noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. You mean you don't know what it was? That funny detective lady won't let us in on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved in this. You know her? You could say that. So you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. It was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time. I'd make her about the same age as me. That's my daddy! He knows all the police types! Wait, maybe you know the other guy too. The other guy? That shining prince on the motorcycle. Prince? Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Trucy's. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? My guess is he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances. After a fashion. Clavier Gavin. Rock and roll god incarnate. Clavier? What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. I don't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. What was he doing out there? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths soon. Well, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, the detective woman won't let us. Go to the office. Under the top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to her. White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is. Just take it to her. It'll be fine, you'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. Yay, where progress is being made. Yay. So way less bullshit than before. Cool. So this must be that silk top hat. Let's take a closer look. Huh? Whoa! Do you know what this is, Trucy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it, but he got mad at me. This is getting more and more suspicious. It's fingerprinting powder. It's not cocaine, but I imagine you don't want to lick it, snort it, sniff it, line it, or anything like that. She should know what the white powder is. Hooray! Progress is being made! We're about to get, Emma Sky in a better mood. Thank fuck for that. Ah, here we go. There we go. Does this ring any bells? Oh, it couldn't. Where did you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at the Wright and Company law offices? Yes, sort of. Detective Sky, how did you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were? Trissy Wright? Phoenix Wright's daughter? Oh! Mr. Wright had a daughter? You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with him. White powder memories? If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. We'll dust for prints. Wow, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. The report came in last night. The body was found much as you see it now. Except it was a real body. But why? Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. A pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop. Or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Paul Merictus. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. I mean, really? What's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from. A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where it came from. Noodle stand's owner was a guy with ramen for hair. Who's this old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself. He's famous in this part of town. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work, thanks. What sort of person was the victim anyway? You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? I'm starting to see the connection here. Could you tell me a little bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Apparently he's a physician over in the clinic in the area. Quite well off too, from the sounds of it. Clinic's name is the Merictus Clinic. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there? What? You've been to the clinic? Yeah, though, it's on a related issue. I see. So that means Merictus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me! Could you tell us about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kataki family, yeah? Waki Kataki. I don't know if he's the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently. In the detention center. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You're a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance. Actually, yes I am. Well, we have a witness at the moment of the crime. Huh? The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. What? Who, me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky, huh? I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist. Oh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. I'm studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. When I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs. Just like that. Why didn't you just become a forensics expert in... Forensics expert is hard to say. In Europe. Well, I suppose this is an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? Wait, what? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out, so I owe them. Really? I had no idea. If she's been out of the country for a while, she probably doesn't know about his current state of affairs. Alright, knife, black print. Okay. It's a knife. A shiv, to be precise. Oh, lingo! The defendant, Walkie-Kataki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Look at this. There's a handprint on it. A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Yeah, she's happy now. And a happy Emma Sky is a good Emma Sky. Right. First, choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Choose a fingerprint? Look closely at the handle. Gee, I wonder which one I pick. See? There's more than one. Those black spots? That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze. Gee, I wonder which one. Right. Let's get detecting. And she's practically glowing. First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. With the press of X, like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off. Blow? It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just use triangle. Oh, amazing! It's like magic! Isn't it, though? Right, well, let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. Good. Clear. Quite impressive. Next, to match the print, the police officer's sample so you can tell whose fingerprint this belongs to, or the finger this print belongs to. Well, that doesn't sound like too much fun, actually, to finding the print. Okay, pick the person whose print you think this is. You'll probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. Yep. So the fingerprints belong to the defendant. Yes, isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life. Apollo, she's sparkling. And I'm dimming. Look sharp. Spirits up. The real fight's yet to come. Chin up, Polly. Trial hasn't even started and I'm already losing. Well, gee, if you didn't act like such a putz during these investigations, it wouldn't be so bad. Anyway, examine the bin. Okay. There's gotta be a good clue or two around here. You and your trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Can't you see I'm doing... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear! Another pair of underwear! Wow, Apollo! You're a genius at finding panties! Stop saying that! Wait, aren't these... They're not mine! Could these have been stolen too? So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I don't know what good it'll do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Don't worry. It's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. Okay, so she's gone. Alright. And then... detention center. Let's go! Let's finish this up. Alright! I'm doing all of the things. Oh man, I gotta do this kid's voice. This is gonna suck. I'm sorry. Meeting hours of the day are almost done. But we still got 3 minutes! I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. Father's talking in the private room. The father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father. Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kataki himself. Winfred? That's a weird name. You're the one on your way out, old... They're here! Man, this guy just radiates power. Power with a cute apron? You Walkie's lawyer? Yes, sir! Well, I'm Big Wins Kataki. 4th head of the Kataki family. Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good. Capiche? So yeah, totally Yakuza. And I get the capising loud and clear, even though it's totally the wrong lingo. This is Japanifornia, after all. You gotta do more to understand. You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of his short life. I don't feel so good. What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more. Not now. You know why? I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here. You must be walking? A G's not a G till it gets a hard time, but do we? You see, when I get out of here, things will change. Silence! My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You hear me? I don't need no trial. I did it. I think that's enough for today. Don't let me down tomorrow. So much for talking to our client. But we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun, at least. Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains... So, how am I supposed to build a case for the trial? Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. Thank God. Alright! Trial time! In the next episode. Cool. So, next time.
Yeah.